to your glutes and triceps focus class. So these are my two favorite body parts. I love working the glutes because you want a bootay, and then you need those strong, sexy arms. So we're gonna be using our block today. We're gonna mix and match between the glutes and the triceps. We're gonna join them all together. It's gonna feel really, really strong and really, really nice. Let's just start down on our back. We're gonna come into a little tight ball, just squeeze it all the way in, and then extend all the way out long. Exhale, draw it all the way in. Inhale, extend it all the way out long. Nice job, last one. You're gonna hold it all the way in. Can you start to extend that right leg out long? Hold the knee in and switch. And switch. Nice. So I love just warming up through the core to begin, our stabilizer of the body. So that way we can keep everything nice and controlled. The hips, the shoulders, they're all going to stay in alignment if we stay true to our core here. Beautiful. Keep switching and switching, holding it in. Let's go for another 10. 9, you're gonna grab that block. We're gonna stay on our back in 6. In 5, lift the shoulder blades a little bit higher. Let's go 4, nice. 3, 2, and roll yourself up. Grab your block, place it underneath your right foot, pretty close towards your bottom here, and then we're gonna take a glute bridge. So my right foot is on the block. My left toe is just there for support, hands down by my side. Exhale, scoop, lift that lower back, middle back, upper back, pause, and then release. Lower back, middle back, nice. Exhale, lift, lower back, middle back, upper back, and then reattach that upper back, middle back, lower back, beautiful. So just working in your own time here, pressing through your heel, which is pressing into the block. Left toe is just there for support. I'm relaxing through my shoulders. I've got enough space between my ears and my shoulders so I'm not holding any tension. Good, we're gonna start to pick up the pace a little bit. Lift those hips, hold, tap those hips down, flat back. Exhale, shoot those hips high. Inhale, you lower down, good. So that right glute will start to switch on. Weight pressing into your heel pressing into the block. Knee staying parallel to those hips. Holding your core, holding your ribs in. Nice. Let's go 5. We're going to start to add on. Last 4. Hold high 3. We pulse in 2. Next time you lift, little pulse up and up. I really want you to focus on that weight being in your right side. Left toe is just there for support. Hands can press down into the mat for extra support, or you can lift them up over your head, whatever you prefer here. Let's go 5, 4, 3. We're gonna lift that left toe to tabletop. 2, hold those hips high. Last 1, left knee to tabletop. Tap that left toe down, lower your hips. Exhale, shoot those hips high. Left knee to tabletop. Tap the toe down and lower. So just those 4 points, lift the heel, lower the hips. Lift the hips, lift the heel, lower the toe, lower the hips. Good, last 5. We're gonna add on in 4. If staying uplifted is too much, stay with what we're doing right now. 3, 2, the next time you lift, hold it there. Left knee to tabletop. Extend that left leg long, we hold. Flex that left toe, sweep it down. Point, sweep it high. Flex, sweep it down. Point, sweep it high. Nice job. So we stay here for another 10 seconds. If this is it for you, this is where you stay. If you'd like to add on, as you sweep that left leg down to the mat, you're gonna lower your hips all the way down. Point, shoot them high. Flex, lower the hips, lower the toe. Point, shoot it high. Nice job. So your challenge here is to keep that left foot lifted up off the mat the whole time. You do not tap down. Your weight stays in that right heel. Woo! Another 10 seconds left here. We stay lifted. We pulse that left foot to the sky. In 5, in 4, in 3. Last 2, last 1, hold it up, little pulse up and up. Oh my goodness, this should be burning. Press through your hands, use that right heel, pulse up and up. You're gonna bend that left knee, cross it over your right in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, hold there, cross it over your right, press those hips a little higher. Now drop those hips down. You can really use that left leg pressing into your right knee. It should feel good, should feel like a little bit of a release, but we're gonna continue to lift those hips and lower, pressing through that right heel. So good, guys. Stay with me. We add on in 5. Little pulse, we hold it high in 4. Last 3. Last 2. The next time you hold your hips up, pulse it there. Little lift. Squeeze that right butt cheek. Squeeze and squeeze. Now, can we focus on keeping those ribs in? We should not be using our lower back. Those hands are there for support. We have 5, 4. Stay where you are. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Lower those hips. Hands come behind you. Fingertips facing towards your block. You're gonna lift those hips all the way up into your reverse tabletop and then tap those hips all the way down. Lift up into your reverse tabletop so you're squeezing down the back of your legs. Those arms are gonna start to switch on in 5. Good, last 4. We're gonna lower down in 3. Almost there. Last 2, we hold it here. Last 1, extend your leg long. Bring it back through center. Extend that left leg on the 45. Bring it back through center. We have 5. We grab that block in 4. Stay lifted for 3. You've got this. Last 2. Woo! Last 1, bring that foot down. Bring everything down. Place the block in between your knees and bring those hands back behind you. We start with dropping those elbows back and squeeze to lift. Down and lift. Nice. So the block, you're squeezing it in between those inner thighs. We're working down the back of the arms here. Automatically, this is getting into my triceps. The more I squeeze my elbows back behind me and together, my core stays on. My inner thighs are pressing into the block. Let's go 3. We're gonna lift those hips in 2. The next one, lift those hips high. Hold it here. Can you start to bend into those elbows? We just have 20 seconds to finish us off before we find that plank position. Our right hand is going to be on the block to finish us off here. Let's go 8, 7, 6. Can you lift those hips higher? Let's go 5, 4. You can do it. Squeeze the block. 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Hug yourself in. Shake it out. Grab the block and come forward into your high plank position. Right hand on the block. We have a little combo just to finish us off. We have 2 tricep push-ups. Elbows stay in nice and tight. We reach the block towards our left ankle for 2. And then you take a side rotation, so right hand comes up to the ceiling. Are you ready? That's our little combo. In 3, in 2, and 1. 2 tricep push-ups. Block reaches to the outside of your left ankle, pike those hips high, and then take a rotation, block comes up to the ceiling. Knees or toes. 2 tricep push-ups. 2 pike reaches to the outside of your left ankle, and then 1 rotation. We have about 60 seconds left on the clock here before we come back down onto our back and we work our second side in our glute bridge. So good here, team. If you'd like to add on with your tricep push-up, can you give me 4 tricep push-ups before you take it into your 2 pike reaches? Whew, no cheating here. Let's keep those elbows in nice and tight. We are focusing on our glutes and our triceps today. So let's really work it. You've got less than 30 seconds. Stay with me. You guys are looking amazing. You should be feeling really, really strong. We're gonna work to that second side in less than 15 seconds. Find your child's pose. We're gonna get set up back onto our back. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, drop those knees, last 1. Place the block just in front of you Bring your hands onto the block. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Take a big deep breath. Take a little rock from side to side. Whenever you're ready, coming onto your back, block goes underneath your left foot, which is close towards your bottom. Hands go behind, just down on the mat. When you're ready, let's start to scoop. Lift that lower back, middle back, upper back, hold, and then slowly lower all the way down. Reattach, upper back, middle back, lower back. Beautiful. So I'm slowly articulating through the spine as I lift. My left foot, my whole foot is on the block. My right toe is just there for support. So my right heel is lifted. My knees, hips, everything is in alignment. My left side is working overtime to lift and keep everything nice and still. Maybe you want to place your hands on the booty to make sure you know where you're squeezing. Let's hold those ribs in. The pelvis will sit slightly higher. We're going to start to add on in 5. Pick up the pace in 4. Press those hands down into the mat. You want to engage through your triceps still, even as we're lying down. Let's go 3, 2. The next time you lift, shoot it high, tap it down. Exhale, shoot it high, tap it down. Nice job. So we're picking up the pace here, feeling really strong through that right glute. So let's even it out and go in the second side. Good. Another 10. We're going to start to add on little pulses high in 8. Keep squeezing through that left butt cheek. Hold those ribs in. Relax through your shoulders. You can do it. Let's go 4, 3. Hold it high in 2. The next time you lift up, little pulse up and up and up. So good. Last 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going to add on. Right foot comes into that tabletop position in 4. In 3, in 2, hold it here, last one. Right knee to tabletop. Tap that toe down, slowly lower your hips. Exhale, lift your hips. Right knee to tabletop. Tap that toe down, slowly lower. So that is your combo. Again, holding the ribs in, protecting that lower back. If you have something, imagine you have something on your hips. They cannot sway from side to side. Everything stays lifted. That left glute is working overtime to make sure we keep that nice square position as we lift. In 5, we're going to hold that right glute high. We're going to extend that right toe to the ceiling. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2. The next time that right knee draws up, can you hold it there? Beautiful. Flex that right toe. Draw it down. Point, lift up. Flex, wave it down. Point, lift up. Nice job. Another 10 seconds just like this before we start to add on. We're going to sweep that foot all the way down, lower your hips, shoot it high. In 5, in 4. Can you lift up higher? 3, 2. The next time you lower all the way down, sweep it all the way down, and then exhale, shoot it high. Bring it all the way down to the mat. Exhale, shoot it high. Your challenge here is to keep that right foot up off the mat the whole time. That left glute, I know it's burning. It should be burning. That's what I want. Stay here for another 10. Whew, if you need a moment, drop it down. Let's go 8. 7, we're going to finish with a pulse. Right foot to the ceiling in 5. You can do it. 4. Last 3. Last 2. The next time you stay lifted, let's hold it up. Let's pulse for 8. For 7. That right foot comes over the left knee in 5. In 4, pulse up. 3, 2, and 1. Right foot over the left knee. Oh my goodness. All right, let's tap the hips down. Lift the hips high. Use that right knee to press down onto that left supporting leg. You'll use that leverage to lift yourself up. Should feel good. Keep working through that left glute. So strong. This is a really, really powerful class, so stay with me. Hold those ribs in. We're going to add on in 5. Leg extension in 4. Nice. 3. You've got this. 2, we're gonna stay lifted, hold it up. Extend that right leg, bring it back, tap that toe. Lift, extend, lower the hips down. Exhale, lift, extend. We finish with a pulse in 5, in 4, in 3, bend that knee, 2, little pulse, up and up and up. We're gonna bring those hands behind in 3, in 2, and 1. Lower those hips down. Woo! Hands go behind. We find that reverse tabletop. Lift all the way up and then tap those hips all the way down. Exhale, you lift all the way up. Can you get your hips in line with your shoulders? The higher you go, the harder it will be. Hold and then slowly lower. We have 3. We are almost at the finish line, guys. We have 2. We're gonna stay lifted. Last one, stay here. Extend that right leg and bend. Extend and bend. Can you press through your hips? Can you press through the back of your arms? We have 5. We lower all the way down in 4. We grab the block in 3, in 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. So good. Grab the block. Place it in between your inner thighs. Hands go behind you. Can you drop the knee, drop the elbows, and then bring it back. Nice. Drop the elbows, bring it back. Really strong. We finish in about 3 minutes time. So can you give me that last little bit of energy? We're gonna start to add on with those triceps and finish them off. Hold the core, drop the shoulders. We have 5. We're gonna lift those hips in 4, doing so well. 3, whoo, last 2. The next time you bend your elbows, press up, feet flat on the mat. Lift those hips higher, yes. And now bend into those elbows. The elbows go back to the back of your mat. It may only be a really small bend, and that is okay. We still have 20 seconds here. So try not let those hips tap on the mat. Maybe you can think about squeezing into the block. So good. We have 10, 9, 8, good, 7. We finish in our plank in 6, 5, woo, 4. Lift those hips. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, hold it in. You guys are doing amazing. You're gonna come forward into that plank position. Our left hand is on the block. We have our combo to finish. This is tough, guys. I'm so proud of you for staying for this 20 minutes. We've got 2 push-ups, tricep push-ups, chest down to the mat. Tuck your toes, sweep the block to the outside of your right ankle, pike those hips high, and then take a side rotation. So left hand comes up to the ceiling. 2 tricep push-ups, chest goes all the way down to the mat. Can you bring that block to the outside of your right heel before you take that rotation? So good. This is our combo. Remember, your option is to add on. You can add as many tricep push-ups as you like. Maybe you can add 4 tricep push-ups before you take that plank, pressing it back into your pike and your side rotation. Less than 60 seconds to go. This is it, team. 2 tricep push-ups. Maybe you take more. 2 pikes, 1 rotation. So good. You get to lower your knees in just 30 seconds. Can you give me that last little bit? Work for the recovery. You and me, I'm right here with you. I'm feeling all the feels. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7. Give me one more round. Woo! 6, 5, 4. Finish with that rotation. Drop your knees in 3, 2, and 1. Send it back. Hands onto the block. Give the knees a little wriggle from left to right. Take 3 big deep breaths just in your own time. You can close down your eyes. You should be feeling so proud of yourself. That was tough. I hope you know now why these are my 2 favorite body parts. They're just so juicy. They feel so good. You're going to interlace your fingers behind you. Just press your chest. Find that expansion. Can you lift your arms up a little higher? Beautiful. Maybe you want to come onto your knees and then just start to lower your chest forward. Forward fall. Let the hands hang for 5, for 4, 3, back through center in 2, and 1. Release your hands. Bring 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and press your hips forward towards the front of your mat. And then take a side bend over that front knee. Should feel really nice down the side of your body. Opening out through your hip flexors. Last 3, 2, 1. That hand that comes across your body, just pull it in for a really nice shoulder stretch. Hold for 3. Drop your shoulders for 2. And 1. Shake out your arms. Bring your other leg forward. Pressing those hips forward towards the front of the mat. Hold. And then take a side bend over that front knee. Hold for 3. For 2. We're going to bring that arm all the way across the body. Lower your shoulders. Pull it in a little tighter. Hold for 3. For 2. And 1. Stepping both feet up to the middle of your mat. Let's take a big deep breath all together. Lift those hands. Exhale, lower all the way down. This is where I leave you, down on the mat. Feel free to continue any other stretches. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me for your glutes and triceps. I'll see you next time.